Let's get to Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett. Talk about the cool down and the eventual warming back up.
But not an abrupt one. You remember when we had our little heat wave coming in here a couple weeks ago, we were like, whoa, this is going to be abrupt warm up, especially considering how cold it was in April. We're just looking at an incremental one this week. I'll tell you more in a moment, but let's start our story here. Live look from SeaTac where, wow, the skies are looking a lot better than the traffic is right now. It looks like arrivals and departures are a little bit neck to neck right now. Here's what we did. 65 today, below average. And again, I never thought I'd be so happy to say that, but after these really warm, if not downright hot temperatures we've had, it's nice to kind of pull it back a little bit. 68 is the 30-year average. 86 is the record for today's date back in 1969. We got a little rain today, kind of a symbolic amount there, 1/100th of an inch, and then 8:48 sunset that was not really visible because of that cloud cover. So we're going to do the whole thing again tomorrow. In fact, temperatures will be right in that same range, right close to average. A few showers here and there. We'll take a look at that in a moment. And then starting on Wednesday, ridge of high pressure starts to build, but not a very strong one. So by the time we get to Friday, we're talking about upper 70s, lower 80s. Not too bad there. There is the potential for more mountain storms, though. We'll see some of that moisture coming up from the south and interacting with warmer temperatures across the east. But till then, we're going to do just fine. Now, Memorial Day is still a little uncertain, not because we just don't know, but because the forecast models are really battling it out. One wants to keep a ridge of high pressure in place that keeps us warm and sunny. The other one wants to bring a low in from the north. So while we're still a few days out, we're just going to say that it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Not so good, not so terrible either. We'll take a look at current temperatures. They are in the low to mid 50s. Renton are one standout. They were 60 until about a half hour ago. Along the coast, we've got 50 in Forks, 54 in Hoquiam, and it was a warm one today off towards the east. Wenatchee hit 70, so 57 now is a nice pullback. Take a look at this. We've got zonal flow coming in, so fancy way of saying that it's mostly westerly, so much so that it's been creating a little bit of convergence, firing some showers up in Snohomish County, but no thunder, no lightning, no drama, just good old-fashioned rain pushing into the foothills there. Closer to Hood Canal and Paulsbo, we've been seeing some just light showers throughout the day along the eastern edge of the Olympics there. And speaking of the east, we saw some showers. In fact, we saw a little bit of lightning right over top of Colville earlier, but looks like that has wound down nicely and will continue to as temperatures cool tonight. Zooming out, take a look at the big picture. Again, so happy not to be able to tell you that we're tracking showers coming up from the south. That was the catalyst for a lot of those storms and a lot of that lightning last week. In fact, the flow will continue to come in from the north and west over the next 24 hours. And we're talking about some very light shower activity. In fact, we may even get a bit of a sunset tomorrow night if those clouds clear quickly. Forecasted lows will be in the 40s and 50s tonight. And again, temperatures tomorrow will be exactly where they should be this time of year, 50s, 60s, and some 70s off towards the east. Check this out. We are going to incrementally warm. 70, 75. Can I get an 80? Yes, you can on Friday. And then we'll dial it back this weekend. Upper 60s, lower 70s.